how do you look at yourself? Because are you a star? You've won supporting and the main actor roles. You're as well known as any film actor. Your name goes above the title. But are you a star?
No, you know, Warren Beatty's a star. You know, Robert Redford is a star. Brad Pitt. I never think of myself that way.
That's Gene Hackman in 2004 on Larry King Live, and I get what Gene is saying there, but Tom Hanks, one of the biggest movie stars ever, who rarely posts on Instagram, said it best today. He wrote, "There has never been a Gene Hackman type. There's only been Gene Hackman." Yeah, Gene might not have been the, biggest of stars, but man, what an actor. And for Pedro Pascal, his actual favorite. And that's a sentiment from a lot of big names that are paying tribute to Gene today after he passed away at the age of 95.
I say again, I order you to place the XO under arrest on the charge of mutiny. Come!
The scene from 1996's Crimson Tide was posted on Twitter today and it's been seen by 3 million people. Viola Davis, who didn't break into the movie business till 2008, 4 years after Gene's last movie, wrote on Instagram today, "Loved you in everything, the conversation, the French connection, the Poseidon adventure, Unforgiven, tough yet vulnerable. You're one of the greats. God bless those who loved you. Rest well, sir."
You want another life? Then take me!
Josh Brolin was crushed. He was always one of my favorites. Not many who beat to their own drums like he did. Rest in peace. Yet at age 74, in 2004, Gene called it quits.
I don't have a project, Larry. If you have a script, I'll read it.
Nothing's on, there's no script in front of you? No one's calling Gene Hackman?
No, it's probably all over.
So this is like
This
the
is
career
it.
ended on
Yeah.
Larry King Live, huh?
Right.
And he went and enjoyed his life, basically. In 2008, he was promoting one of his books that he wrote, and he told Routers, "I haven't held a press conference to announce retirement, but yes, I'm not going to act any longer. I've been told not to say that over the last few years in case some real wonderful part comes up, but I really don't want to do it any longer." I respected Gene as an actor, but I respected his decision to step away or retire even more. Because, most people retire. But in terms of actors, we don't really expect them to. And a lot of them don't. Like, I remember Christopher Plummer said, "I'd rather die right on stage doing my craft. Nobody retires in our profession. We just go until we drop." And to each their own, but I respected that Gene said, "Nope, I'm done." Now, a lot of the actors who did get to work with Gene before his retirement are praising him unlike any other today, including another one of those movie stars, Will Smith.
I was watching him, and I'm like, he's not fucking doing anything. Why is that so interesting?
Yeah, shooting the awesome 1998 flick, Enemy of the State.
What's your problem?
Will couldn't get over how easy Gene was making it look.
And I'm just watching him, and every second he's on camera.
Do they know me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're either very smart or incredibly stupid.
At that level, he's not letting Gene Hackman thoughts enter his mind. He has so many character thoughts that even when he's not doing anything, his mind is running through the things that the character's mind would be running through versus, oh, damn, I wonder if they see this bump on my face. Maybe I get the director to shoot this side today, right?
Will wrote, "Rest in peace, Gene, an absolute force of nature on camera. I'm blessed to have learned from him and carry his lessons with me to this day."
And the winner is Mr. Gene Hackman.
Gene won the Best Actor Oscar for 1971's The French Connection.
That's what it says.
All right, shut up. Shut up! Anybody want a milkshake?
And then Best Supporting Actor for 1992's Unforgiven.
Oh boy.
I was in the Blue Bottle Saloon in Wichita the night that English Bob killed Corky Corcoran. I didn't see you there.
All the wonderful actors, Richard Harris, Morgan Freeman, Francis Fisher, and especially to Clint, who kind of made it all possible for me.
All right, gentlemen. He's got one barrel left. When he fires that, take out your pistols and shoot him down like the mangy scoundrel he is.
Co-star and director Clint Eastwood said today, "There was no finer actor than Gene. Intense and instinctive, never a false note. He was also a dear friend whom I will miss very much." Morgan Freeman tweeted, "One of the personal highlights of my career was bringing the French film Garde à Vue to life with the incredibly gifted Gene Hackman, and of course Unforgiven, Rest in peace, my friend. Francis Ford Coppola, who directed Gene in The Conversation, wrote on Instagram, "The loss of a great artist, always cause for both mourning and celebration. Gene Hackman, a great actor, inspiring and magnificent in his work and complexity. I mourn his loss and celebrate his existence and contribution."
The line's long for the great actors I've been able to work with, really is. But I would say probably Gene was the best actor that I'd ever worked with.
Kevin Costner, who worked with Gene on both No Way Out and Wide Earp, said on Instagram today, "Gene Hackman was my favorite actor, and I was lucky enough to work with him more than once."
As I was walking out to my car on MGN lot, Gene was getting in and he goes, "Hey, I want to talk to you."
And Kevin shared a clip from an appearance on the Rich Eisen show in 2017.
"When I saw you fighting for what you wanted today," he said, "it reminded me of how I used to feel about acting."
A moment with Gene that showed me that his generosity and vulnerability ran even deeper than his well of talent. This moment was probably small for him, but really huge for me, as an actor, a man, and even a director.
He says, "It was good what you did." And then he just got in his car and drove off.
My heart is with Gene, his wife, and his family today. I'm lucky to have gotten to learn from him in this life.
Comedy's a serious business, right?
You're right on the edge all the time. It's difficult.
Gene didn't get to do a ton of comedy in his career, but he gave us 2 classics in his last 8 years on film. One was The Birdcage.
I'm afraid I am a bit naive.
Well, don't be ashamed of Grover's Corners, Mrs. Coleman. It may not be a chateau in France, but it's a darn good place to call home.
Thank you. Oh, I will remember that.
Nathan Lane told USA Today, "Getting to watch him up close, it was easy to see why he was one of the greatest. You can never catch him acting. Simple and true, thoughtful and soulful, with just a hint of danger. He was as brilliant in comedy as he was in drama, and thankfully his film legacy will live on forever. It was a tremendous privilege to get to share the screen with him, and remains one of my fondest memories. Rest in peace, Mr. Hackman." And Hank Azaria tweeted, "It was an honor and an education working with Gene Hackman. Mike Nichols said of his genius character acting, he always brought just enough of a different part of the real Gene to each role he played. Sending my love to his family and friends." And Gene's 4th last film was 2001's The Royal Tenenbaums.
You stay away from my children. Do you understand? My God, I haven't been in here for years.
Hey! Are you listening to me? Yes, I am! I think you're having a nervous breakdown.
His on-screen daughter, Gwyneth Paltrow, shared a shot from the film with simply a broken heart as the caption. Gene won a Golden Globe for his wonderful performance in that movie in 2002, and the following year, in 2003, he was awarded the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes.
I never wanted to be anything but an actor.
Trials are too important to be left up to juries.
That year, Runaway Jury came out, co-starring Rachel Weisz, Dustin Hoffman, and John Cusack. John tweeted today, "Rest in peace, Gene Hackman, an all-time great. One of the most influential screen actors ever. There was nothing he couldn't do. His work was searingly truthful and often brutally honest. He never let you off the hook. Not afraid of ambiguity, a lost quality these days. Lucky and grateful to share a screen with him. Rest in peace, Gene."
I'd like to know who I'm speaking with.
You can call me Marley.
Payphone, 15 miles away.
The fact is the jury's mine, and I can push it either way for a price.
I thought that was Gene's last film. That would be a solid film to go out on. But no, there was one more. 2004's Welcome to Mooseport, co-starring Ray Romano.
Every now and then I look online, somebody's like, "That cannot be his last movie."
In an interview in 2011, GQ said to him, "You've got to do one more movie." And Gene said, "I don't know. If I could do it in my own house, maybe, without them disturbing anything, and just 1 or 2 people. There's so many guys who want to see you back in the movies." Well, that's very kind. But as Josh Brolin said, Gene beat to his own drum. And yeah, he did everything that he needed to do on film. Like, what else could he have given us? And yeah, I love that he got to spend what ended up being the last 20 years of his life, just enjoying his life, basking in his success for another 20 years away from the public eye. It was amazing. And Gene might not have thought of himself as a star, but the future King of England thought he was. Yeah, Prince William tweeted today, "So sad to hear the news of the death of Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy. Hackman was a true genius of film who brought each and every character to life with power, authenticity, and star quality." There you go. Rest in peace, the great Gene Hackman.
Top of the world, Ma. Top of the world.